Hi UNMC and UNK. We are so blessed and honored to have the opportunity to work with you guys, and we just wanted to do something really special for you, which is teach you guys how to actually pack a box professionally. Fold in the small flaps first, and then you'll use the two larger flaps to fold them in to secure everything on the bottom side. Whether you use a tape gun or a tape roll, it really doesn't matter. That's for user preference. You'll stretch out one strand of tape down about 4 inches or so on the side. You'll pull it across so it's nice and flat, connecting the two flaps. Then you'll bring it down about another 4 inches on the side. You're going to want to overlap each strand of tape so that way it makes it nice and secure on the box. And just like that, you have now taped the bottom of the box. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna take your books or your textbooks or whatever you have, and we're gonna place them in the box. And when you pack books, typically you like to stand the books up vertically as if they were sitting on the bookshelf themselves. And usually you have the spine facing the outside of the box and the pages facing the interior of the box. And so you try to fill as many holes in the box as possible to start with your first layer, using different sized books in order to try to fit as much in there as possible. And so now you can lay the books horizontally in order to fill the remainder of the box. Okay, now when we talk about files, typically when you pack files, you would pack them laying flat or horizontally. You usually would not stand them up vertically unless you have enough of them to be nice and snug so they can stand vertically without getting wrinkled or ripped or broken, anything like that. If you have enough room, you could lay those files across and stack them up all the way, so then that way they come to the top of the box to be able to apply pressure and support as you close your box. But when you're ready to close, fold in the two smaller flaps, just like before, and then you finish with the two larger flaps. Next, you grab your tape, and you do the exact same thing you did on the bottom. But you're not quite done yet. So the last step in packing a box is labeling. And how you label is very important, because when a professional moving company moves, they use equipment that you can move a full stack of boxes at once. And so what's really important is getting the label on the side of the box. And typically there's the long way of the box and there's the short way of the box. This is the face of the box, and we always label on the face of the box. And so what we want to do is we want to put the building of the origin and the office number of the origin. So in this case, I'm just going to use an example as building A, and I abbreviated building, and then the office number, let's say the office number is room 210 or office 210. So that's the origin. And now the destination, again, is in the top right-hand corner. And so this is going to be going to building B, and let's say the office number is 105. So now you have the origin, you have the destination, and then what we like to do is put in whatever contents, but that's optional for you guys. But let's say there's books and the contents. And this helps us out if everything is uniform and the same. So if everybody puts their origin in the top left, if everybody puts the destination in the top right. So this is why it is so important to pack boxes all the way to the top of the box. Because what you don't want to do when you start stacking books and files is, because those boxes are so heavy, if there's any space to give in those boxes, it's gonna give. If you take your box that's not full to the top and you start stacking heavy boxes on top, a box full of office material such as files or books, you got another one, And another one. You can already start to see the box bending and bowing. And that's what we want to avoid. But if there's so much weight, eventually that box will just give out.